Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Justin Verlander is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key to this ball club, it's going to be a slugfest. We're at that point right now where both teams are hot. It's a matter of getting to that pitcher and getting in that bullpen and see who has really, it may come down to who has the last at bats to win this game.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Chris Bryant is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, center fielder number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. The Tigers coming up. No score. Daisuke Matsusaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Coming to the plate now, Cobb, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball, and set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Matsui moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still no score. Here's Albert now. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 1 strike to Pujols. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackman. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball too.
Striding into the box, Hideki Matsui. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cobb is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, third baseman, number 69.
Standing in, Hogan hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball grounded foul near first base coach Alfredo Griffin. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Ordonez, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 2-2. Line drive to left. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Blackman.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackman. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are two men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Here's Justin Upton now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Shot on the ground is short, and that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Colton Wong will stand in. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Matsui comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Into the box, Cobb. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. To short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Detroit. Stepping in, Mike Napoli. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Strike called. 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hot shot to 3rd. Cabrera's got it. Throw on to 1st, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Miguel Cabrera.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help, too.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Ordonez. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back. In now, Mike Trout. Pitch misses low. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
And that's too high, ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Angels held in check there. They're down 4-0. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Upton awaits the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the changeup is way low that time.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-2. Here it is. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Albert Pujols will get us started in the next half inning. We played 4 full. It's the Tigers 4 and the Angels nothing. Here's Albert now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting, Hideki Matsui. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Standing in now, Hogan. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
2 out, nobody on. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Cobb. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Pujols has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're in front 4-0. Striding in once again, Mike Napoli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Napoli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackman going back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
As a pitcher, you just have to shake your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Second baseman.
As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Strike 2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out fooled, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Shortstop. Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cobb ranging forward, but he can't get to it. That's a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, Matt, that's
Vladimir
the 6th game. He's got
Guerrero.
a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ordonez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Tigers 4 and the Angels 1. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Freeman.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
That's inside. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Ordonez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Simmons onto the grass, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Josh Peterson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. A 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Look, he's falling behind 3-1 right now. You got to know he knows he has a better matchup over there on the on-deck circle. I can see him pitching around this guy right now.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Justin Upton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
27, Mike Trout.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman
stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, Hideki Matsui. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Hogan 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled back. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, You don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Working for the punch out and the offering. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cobb moving forward. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. They trail it 4-1. Into the box now, Colton Wong. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman,
Adam Duvall will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Napoli corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Duvall is retired. 2 down now.
Center fielder number 00.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ty Cobb. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
That's a ball.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is lined into left field. A base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster.
baseman,
Not only does it
24,
look like he's going to be a
Miguel
solid contributor, it looks like he
Cabrera.
may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come. If he can continue to learn and develop, he looks good to me.
In now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Cobb rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it, too.
One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard toward the right side. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Matsui sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Angels 1. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Napoli. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here it comes. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the eighth. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the eighth inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now battle, second baseman, Matt Adams.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Wong is there on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And he'll hold on to a 5-1 lead. Jake Petrichka is on to pitch
now
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Jake Petrichka.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
First baseman, Jock Peterson.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
The 1-0 delivery. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Justin Upton now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
From the stretch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact,
good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready on 1 and 2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Matsui has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Center fielder number 00, Cobb.
Striding into the box, Cobb. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Matsui is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front, 7-1. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Kris Bryant is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kris Bryant.
Here's Kris Bryant now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shot towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Alex Wilson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Alex Wilson.
Here's Albert now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Now a swing and a fly ball. Blackman is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first will take care of them, and the Tigers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Justin Verlander earns his 5th winner of the year as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.